DN or All Madden podcast. I'm here with my dog Edge. What's up, bro?
No, not much. Just trying not to be sad.
Ooh, I know. We'll get right into it, but we're coming at you today. Kind of like a little pregame show, right before Broncos Patriots. But yeah, man, this should be a crazy game. But as I get the stream up for the guys, walk us through your playoff game, dude. I mean, you're sending Jason to another NFC Championship. How's that feel?
Great, honestly. No, I thought I was gonna have it. The game I played him early in the year, I kind of had control the whole time,
Yeah.
and I just played too passive in the second half. That's what got me. I should have been aggressive. The run game was working, and I kept trying to make it work, but that's not who I am, and cost me the game.
I I kind of I skipped out on the game maybe about midway through the fourth, and I felt like you still had a pretty comfortable lead at the game. But dude, I can't believe Jason's running game is like so successful, and it's almost like what Joke wishes what his running backs would look like. Like I don't understand how this running back is just ripping off all these massive runs in all these important games.
I don't know. I I don't know how many yards he had against me. The season's over, so I'll say, but if I play someone who has a really good offense, I'm going to let them run,
Yeah,
um, I can get them into the red zone and stop that and make them pass. But he just breaks tackles. It's super annoying, and he's got
yeah.
good mobility. So even if
Let's
you think you're in the area to make a tackle, you're done. You're gone.
let's actually bring that up real quick. I mean, I guess since we have the time, we'll kind of do a little run through of the playoffs. But where is the man? That was the NFC Championship. What a tough break, dude.
Yeah, it's all right. Just gotta get that roster up. That's my
Damn,
weakness. It's identified, but playing with an 82 overall team with 90s is playing the game on hard mode, which is just stupid.
dude. Actually, both of you had a pretty great game with your running backs, bro. Corey, this guy's new to me. Corey Wren.
Yeah, he's terrible, but he's
He,
fast.
um, oops, something happened to the connection. Are we
Yeah,
good? I think
yeah.
we're
I
good.
think we're good. You just switch to the other side.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, it's wild. Um, but yeah, your guy ran for 140, and then Allen 17 attempts ran for 130. I mean, so you still statistically had a better run game.
Yeah, I I knew could have success there, and so I pushed it. It worked really well in the first half. Second half, he stopped it. I think I had 115 yards in the first half with him, and then
Yeah,
what 60. I don't remember how many yards he said I had, but like 30 some more yards. So
nice.
no,
Little IT stuff going on there right now. I think your screen is frozen.
hmm.
Let me see what happens if I do this. One sec. Well, that wasn't ideal, was it? Did I accidentally leave and come back?
That I think so, but we're here.
All right, but yeah, so that wraps up your game versus Jason. Jason the Snason going back to another Super Bowl. Would this be three in a row now if you count one from last Madden?
I'm not sure, honestly.
I am tripping, boys. Brina tripping. Yeah, your boy's a little medicated, and he did freeze on my screen though.
Hmm. I will fully admit that I'm medicated as well.
Let's go, dude.
So this should be good.
But so last MADM pod that we got um, before Broncos Pats, that's when the Broncos played the Raiders. Did you catch any of that game?
Yeah, yeah.
Do we even call it a game?
No, no, no. Uh, RK is got a frustratingly simple offense that is impossible to stop.
Yeah,
With what he has, it's crossers, and I just don't think Raiders had the firepower to stop him.
yeah. If you guys didn't catch the game, I mean it was close for like what the first 4 minutes. Levon gets an interception to in one of the first two drives, so like there's hope. But once RK kind of got that one possession lead, he kind of just as long man if RK can keep you at an arm's length, he can kind of play this simplified version of his defense where he doesn't have to take too many risks and he kind of just waits for you to fall into a trap and throw
Yeah,
have a turnover. Yeah. Yeah, get fucked Levon, no firepower, have an ass. Complains about his defense and drafts three receivers every year with his first three overall picks.
yeah, yeah. No, you gotta.
Um,
As I've learned, you have to have abilities on defense, or else you get mossed in the end zone. It makes you sad.
yeah, but is that even RK's style? Like, man, whenever I watch this dude play, it's wide open guy to wide open guy, or Herbert like making a great throw.
Uh he definitely hits on crossers. I think when he looks to the sidelines on corner routes, he throws into tight coverage consistently.
Yeah,
Um, but he has the arm power and abilities to do that.
yeah.
That's where I think people beat him. Honestly, is if you can get picks on those corner passes he throws.
Let me put some crazy stats up for you, dude. Aeneas Smith, 189 catches, 2,900 yards, and 46 touchdowns. So, like, I want to kind of golf at these stats, but the like 189 catches, 2,900 yards. How much of that is coming out of like jet sweeps and kind of like fabricated touches? But the 46 touchdowns, that is a legitimate freaking stat, dude. 40 touchdowns is insane.
Yeah, it. I don't think I've ever come close to anything like that. Um, I don't know how he does it. I haven't. I don't think I've played him since he's had Smith, but
Yeah.
it, like I said, it's frustratingly simple from someone who just gets to watch. It's like, oh, it's a crosser. Oh, it's jet sweep. But it doesn't matter. He,
Why do you think that is? Like, why is this like? Because I have a theory on it, and to me, it's just like it's the college game, right? You're just thriving on athleticism and like simple concepts. Like my guy is faster than your guy, so he's gonna get to the spot before you can get to the spot. And if you anticipate trying to get to that spot, I'm gonna hit you like on the weak side or going the other way. So like most of his plays are just one read simplicity, and like it's so fucking frustrating, dude.
also, like elite pocket presence. That's what really separates him.
Yeah,
Is he doesn't get sacked. I don't know if it was this season or last season. He had 9 sacks. He got sacked 9 times.
yeah,
That's
that's nuts.
yeah,
I've had 9 sack games or 9 sack halves.
yeah, yeah. Especially if you're playing, edge threat elite, you're in trouble. Um, but
But so I'm gonna start throwing out some other stats at you about these two teams. So we all know the Broncos are the first overall ranked offense, first ranked passing team. That by I'm sure no one was gonna get that wrong with about 7,000 passing yards. Dead last in the NFL or in the All Madden NFL with about 280 total rushing yards for the entire season. This dude's averaging less than 4 run attempts a game. Granted, he's averaging like 5 yards a carry, but averaging less than 4 attempts a game is fucking crazy.
yeah, yeah, but respectable.
Yeah, but
If if,
respectable.
if it wasn't for the jet sweeps,
Yeah,
it's unwatchable.
it
But
really is. Some kind of just other stats for you. Um, Aeneas Smith, we already kind of touched on him. Some other big Bronco highlight players are going to be Harold Landry on the defensive side. He's leading the team with 20 sacks. Gary's the next closest with about half of it at 10.5 sacks. So there's really only two elite. I mean, I don't want to say they're elite, but RK plays. He's gonna play a lot of dime, and like his edges are gonna be where they're supposed to be. And I feel like a lot of people fall into sacks when they play RK.
yeah, yeah, his initial coverage is solid, and people just keep backing up and
Yeah,
giving up ground.
dude, he's averaging 48 points a game. He's the third scoring passing defense, so he's putting pressure on you. He's getting turnovers. He's third in the league in interceptions behind the Bills and the Pats. So like, there's a legitimate opponent here.
Yeah. Um, how much of that is based on roster? I know it's not roster. Schedule. I don't. I know people don't want to talk about it, but before the season started, I think he called it that almost everybody in the West was going to have 10 wins,
I know I
somewhere around there.
disappointed. Yeah, I mean, I'm a little AFC biased man, and I think even if you have an easier schedule in the AFC, like you're still playing me
Yeah.
twice a year. You're still playing Phil twice a year. You're still playing Levon twice a year. You're playing, you know, I think there's an, and I wouldn't even say that's AFC specific anymore, man. I would
Yeah.
say this league has gotten so good. It's kind of like the NFL now. If you can hit that double digit win threshold, I think you're kind of respected as a team. So to let alone to only have a one loss season across the league, I
Oh.
think that's pretty bitching.
Oh, it is. It is. I just I always get curious because it's not necessarily the strength of schedule; it's the will of the people playing. Sometimes people get broken quickly, and you get 110 points scored.
And then the
Um,
other dude gets in trouble.
yeah. So that's my question is like how many people just threw in the hat on some of these, just giving up, going crazy. But I do think you see he beat Alex. He's beaten good opponents this year too. It's
Yeah,
just the stats from those games are more what I feel realistic, like top tier
yeah,
what we're gonna get from him.
yeah. I mean, there's definitely going to be some empty stats when you're blowing people out, and sometimes people take the pedal off the gas because you get demoralized or you just can't figure it out. So whatever be it, but kind of talked about a little bit about RK, right? If we want to brand him the unstoppable force, but now let's talk about the other side, the immovable object, the pretty average offense, but probably one of the best defenses that we've seen across any Maddenscape. We're talking about this year's version of the New England Patriots, being led by Will Jock. Have you caught any of their playoff games?
Yeah, yeah. I sadly missed the end of that Dolphins game.
Yeah.
Uh, I was at work, and I had to deal with a customer, which is stupid. I hate doing my job
Right on
in a
it.
big playoff game, but yeah, I did watch it. His defense looks super. Gets a lot of pressure. Good coverage design. Top tier user. Offense confuses me. Um, I looked at him and Hooker's stats. What's wrong with him?
I don't know, man. Like that's what I was gonna. So we can get into it. We can get into the meat a little bit, but when we were talking about the Broncos, we talked about number one ranked over this or top five that. The Patriots are the 20th ranked offense in the All Madden League. I had Hendon Hooker for a little bit. He has a little bit of a slower release, but that I really only felt it on deep throws. But I was genuinely surprised when I started looking into the stats about this version of the Patriots offense. I think probably one of the most polarizing stats about this team, and they're still getting this many wins, is they're only 36% third down percentage on like on a conversion rate. So they're only converting 36% of their third down attempts. But they've been leaning on that defense all year, dude, and they always get the ball back.
Yeah, it's that it's insane. But just looking at it makes me nervous
Yeah.
for today. But if anyone can, figure out how to make it work, it's just
Yeah.
those third down conversions all come down to not having pass it, like not being able to pass.
Yeah. And I think Will, he kind of went through the QB hurricane earlier in the season, right? Where that's a call from work. I got a call back in a bit. He kind of went through that QB carousel, and once you kind of go through that, you went from Jalen Wright, Davis Mills, Ritter. I think within like a 5 week period, he went through three or four QBs. So that probably attests to some of the offensive stats being up and down, and then adjusting to Hooker and kind of realizing his limits. But I think Will show some stuff on offense today.
Okay. Yeah, his running game I mean, he has three rushers for like over 300 yards, but no 1,000 yard rusher either.
Yeah, I think Etienne's around 870 yards. Saquon had about 350. Hooker with a league average 4,000 yards, 39 touchdown, 39 interceptions. So he's just a really average offense. But that doesn't turn the ball over as much sometimes unless Hooker's just kind of given up. But let's talk about like where a surprising amount of points come for this team. The defense. This defense is insane, dude. Led the league in interceptions, I believe, with 68 interceptions, but pretty balanced across the board. I know we've seen the league before where we'll have some crazy stats. It's just like one dude with 20 or 30. But his pick leaders are going to be Snead with 15, Chin with 15, and Derwin James with 10. And as a team, they've scored the ball 11 times defensively. So that's over 70 points coming from the defense.
That's insane.
Yeah,
That's wild.
yeah,
Looking at it, he has two 15, pick guys. Guy who has 6 picks, 5 picks, and then the next lowest is 4. Then like I don't know how you get that many picks. It's got to
yeah.
be that pass rush.
I mean, big shout out to I know he was a big Nick Bolton guy. Nick Bolton leading the team in interceptions. Oh, Jock's getting on in the background. What's up to producer Jock? You kind of just look across his defense, and he's kind of just got leaders and difference makers at every level. So, one of my favorite things about Will, the way he plays defense, is where I feel like, especially me when I'm pressing, I think you can kind of get that way. Where if you're trying to make it play on defense, you get like crazy aggressive as a user. And whenever you kind of watch the Patriots play, if he's using that player and they have a specific zone, he kind of lurks that area and he's good at switching around and he doesn't break his own defense very often. And I think that's something that all kind of defensive users should strive to do more.
Yeah, yeah. I gotta be better at it too.
Yeah,
I got the if I'm losing, I'm killing them.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
uh,
But trying to get my stream to come through. All right, guys. So we kind of had a little breakdown of the teams. So what's your thought, dude? What do you think this game? What does this game look like today?
I'm scared. I could easily see a blowout here. Uh,
Yeah, I mean, and that's kind of a trend that we've seen these playoffs. I think we've really only had a few close games. But let me see, one, two, three, four, five. There's been 5 wins of at least over 14 points so far in the playoffs. So they've gotten a little tighter as we've head deeper, but we have seen some blowouts this year. But I got my money on the Pats, dude. Fuck it.
I want to believe. I really do. It's just that
Yeah.
offense and the lack of a passing game scares me. Especially if he gets down 14, it's over, and that game's not going to get close again.
Damn, you think if Broncos go up 14, it's over?
That's how I feel. There was no passing game. He does have some things I like. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. Alec Pierce and RK, he blitzes a lot of man blitzes.
Yeah.
So if he can get Alex Pierce 1-on-1 on the outside, he's going to be able to stick in there and be
Yeah.
okay. But if he can't get his passing game going, it's done. It's done super early.
All right, so we are getting the stream up right now. If you guys are on, you should be able to see the screen themselves and with us in the bottom. So let's go, dude. All right, later, boys. Good luck, man. Yeah, man. I just don't know. I don't know what RK looks like when he's up in a sweaty game that early. Like, is he gonna start running the ball? Does he just keep his foot on the keep his what's the term? Keep his foot on the pedal. And
Yes.
I think if he's pushing, he's gonna make a mistake, and the Patriots can capitalize on that mistake. So I'm going Pats. You going Broncos?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, man. Lock it in.
It's not where my heart wants to be, but it's just how I feel.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, let's let these guys get running up. I'm gonna take a quick potty break. If you want to take a quick break before the event starts.
All right. Works for me.
All right. We'll be right back, boys. All right, man. These guys haven't got it going yet. Let's
Nah.
go. All right. Everyone can see Jock Cam. Let's go. Let's go. This is gonna be a good stream, man. All right. So you got Broncos, but are you calling a blowout, dude?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ho ho ho. So if does does RK have to win a Super Bowl for this to be considered the greatest season within one of our Madden worlds all time? I think if he goes 18-1, that'll be the best record to win a Super Bowl. And then on top of a 7,000-yard passing season, Jesus.
It'll be close, I think. I don't know if there's been any other similar seasons. He's had some insane ones.
Yeah.
If he loses, obviously it can't be the greatest season ever. You got to win a Super Bowl to do that. But
Whose fan is running? Maybe it's your fan running, Levon. What's up, everybody in the chat? Let's get this game going, man.
they're just sitting there chatting, catching up.
Yeah, I need Will Dial, dude.
Yeah.
No,
Where's this hatred the Broncos said he had? I thought
No-
this would be
no-
no mic or just some music playing through like an
no
asshole.
chumming it up.
Yeah. Do not believe the team's motivations anymore.
Yeah, dude. Hey, looking pretty thick, dude. Looking pretty swole, bro. I see me and Scott noticing.
Well, if you work at a gym, you kind of have to at least work out occasionally.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sick if you didn't, though. If I worked at a gym, I'd be like just sloppy, just super sloppy.
That's how I dress because I don't have to. I can't wear jeans. It's all just workout clothes all the time.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, but I own like 2 pairs, so it looks terrible by the end of the week. I mean, who wants 5 pairs of gym pants?
Here we go. Ooh,
Alright.
so look right off the bat, looks like they're not clicking in since I saw Will had to leave. So it looks like RK is definitely wanting to go for the connection advantage. All of a sudden, RK's connection is super strong, super strong.
We're not allowed to make jokes about that.
Yeah, no jokes, no jokes.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. AFC Championship is live, everybody. Good luck to these guys. Hopefully there's no injuries, but if there are any, hopefully they're at least interesting.
Yeah, like quarterbacks, not a guard.
Let me see if I can give us a little game audio. Let's go with a little game audio. Let's go. Big kickoff here from the Pats to the Broncos, so Pats will be receiving at the half.
Dangerous kicking it that way.
All right, dude. If you're Will, do you do anything different on defense?
Okay. Yeah, I think that might have been like my first or second hooker game.
No, I would probably come out, something safe, cover 4 over the top, and make sure fill him out, see where he's playing, so you can know where to put your zones at.
Yeah, dude. I was actually, especially like towards the back end of the season where I started kind of experimenting more on defense. I felt like cover 4 has kind of found its place back into people's play styles.
Yeah, it's great against the run. It's great against the pass.
I think you just have to be like aware of its like nature to get beat deep. As long as you prepare for that, big pressure from Will right off the bat. Enough talk about cover 4. Great first play from the Broncos.
Yeah, he turned, 42 yards into 20.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't feel like he really misplayed that. I think just got to be more patient as a user to make that tackle. But
Yeah, I mean
I get
that's what sucks about playing someone like RK that has so many weapons on offense. Like you dump that off to any other 83 speed tight end in the league, and that's a tackle for 2 or 3 yards. But Jelani's just a beast. All right, huge drop back. Big. What do you want to call that? A throw at a sack.
Yeah. Big pressure too because his guy was about to just kill cover 3 right up the middle.
Yeah, you see Jock right off the bat, dude. He retreated that safety like another 5 to 7 yards. So you see kind of Jock making these little adjustments on defense of what I don't want to say he's scared, but know what RK is really good at, and I think we all see a jet coming here.
Let's see.
Or maybe I'm wrong. The silence is great. Great podcasting. Ooh, I was wrong. No way. Man, I don't even want to call that a good decision. Like, god damn it.
No, he trusted his playmaker, but I don't think he should have.
Yeah. Man, when you have someone like Herbert and the weapons that he has on this offense right now, I mean, I kind of got to experience that a little bit in last Madden when I had Allen and Waddle. But you're kind of playing a different game, dude. Like
Yeah.
your abilities just are dominating with the stats that they have. All right, let's see how the Patriots respond.
Yeah. You also got to be encouraged though if you're the Patriots.
Yeah.
Your defense locked him down, and he had to throw a Hail Mary up there. So there's a good chance he'll get him again.
Yeah.
There we go. Why is the jet sweep just so ugly in this game? It just looks so clunky.
I think, man, it just. I hope. I don't want to say I hope they nerf it, but I hope it's not as good as an inside like option run in the
Yeah.
next game. Because like I mean, you have access to pretty much every gap out of the jet sweep.
Yeah. I can't make it work, but you know,
You just need speed.
I got speed. Oh gosh.
Oh yeah, you got my boy.
Yeah.
I've been trying to. I've been trying to offer you actual cash now for like 3 seasons now for that dude.
Yeah. I love him. He's great. All right. If I'm
All right.
Will right here, this should be a good spot for him though. RK usually gets big chunk plays, so if you're gonna get a stop, this is where I feel like holding him to 3 is a win here. I'm doing
Yeah.
this. It's very likely.
Will's showing us a lot of man today.
He's got the guys for it.
I wonder if this is that gun box play I fucking hate. Oh, great pressure. Great pressure.
Yeah, great pressure, forcing RK out to the right because his guy did pop open on the left side, but pressure came in. He wasn't able to stand in and make that throw. So, yeah.
Let me finish chewing this, boys. Got something in my mouth. Such a big pre-play adjustment from Will there. Let's see if Arcade takes advantage of that. Big pick? No! You gotta intercept that, dude. Arcade's not gonna give you a lot of those.
But no, even better. As you know, I feel like he's going to keep giving you those. If he's willing to throw it this early in the game with nothing on the line, he's going to do it if he gets down. So
Yeah.
it's encouraging.
I'm just so interested to see if RK will present a run game. With averaging less than 4 run attempts per game, I think Will's too good to just like play pass versus every play versus him.
Yeah, I don't know. It depends. If this passing game can get slowed down, he's gonna have to try to run. He can adapt. That's why he's won so many Super Bowls. So
Yeah, we'll see, man. Going for points. All right. School of Alex here. Take the points in the playoffs.
Yeah.
All right. Miss. Good.
That's a win right there, though. Getting that stop is big.
I think that's a win for both of them, right? I mean, you always want to be in the lead, and holding the Broncos to 3 is, I'll take it.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Man, I wish more people returned kicks.
I refuse to.
It's so dope.
I know you hate this kickoff, but There's nothing worse than having no control and watching someone return a kick on you in this game, and it happens so much.
I know, but there's nothing doper than running back a kick in this game.
And that's why you'll never get one on me. Never.
Kick it to my fullback, and then I'll just pitch it back to Stoops because he's a
Yeah.
dog.
Love it.
All right, so what does this first drive have to look like for the Pats? Just ball control.
Yeah, you got to get points. Got to get at least 3 here. I think you got to try to, start off with the run, try to work some play action, but run play actions towards his pass rusher to minimize Landry, because if you're not, you're going to get killed by him.
Yeah, man, and where we hyped up Will as a defensive user, what I'll say about RK's defense is he always plays a very safe defense. He kind of rotates a lot between the edge and the inside linebacker, but he just has so many athletes on his defense. Historically, it's hard to find free space. Big hit from 2-4.
Yeah. Love running the mesh concept right there, though. That's a great second down drive starter play. Let's see.
Yeah, and if you're Will, you don't take any shots you don't have to. Just stay on time.
Yeah, you beat RK by playing the whole quarter right here.
Yeah.
Or getting this drive into the second quarter. That's going to be a great way to probably get under his skin, frustrate him, and just keep him.
Man,
damn.
The discipline he showed in that play to not throw it to Etienne, that was a great decision by Jock on that run with Hooker. Yep. Hooker's so fast. Wow.
Make that 86 speed look like 88.
Yeah, make that Hooker work, bro.
Oh, boy. Ooh.
All right. Will showing RK if he's going to come out in a 3-man front. I am willing to call halfback blast.
Love it. That's such a key. If anything gets slowed down, like I said, I thought this could be a blowout. So if any part of his game gets slowed down, my concern goes up.
Yeah. This is usually where bad plays happen. Good decision.
Yeah. Is this 2-down scenario, or is this gotta get a first down here?
I think Alex. I'm even calling him by I think how he's going to play this game. I think Will's going to take a very slow approach to the entire game. So
is it? I don't know. Is a conservative approach the best way to play RK though?
I don't know, but I know that if you can't keep up with him, forcing it is one of the worst things you could do.
This is tough. I feel like you got to go for it here.
All right. What do I know? It looks like Jock's found his play. We're going for this. The reason I'm punting is Jock's defense showed me on that drive. He had 2 opportunities for interceptions. I have a feeling that he could get another stop. Big play. Oh, mama, it's there.
Perfect. Hit RK with the play that he used to run quite a bit.
I don't know if that was perfect, bro. That was a 4-second read. Holy shit.
Right. The coverage held. He came out in a big set.
Yeah.
It worked.
Oh, great play. Giant balls from Will, dude.
That had to be his last read, too. Just the patience on that was perfect.
Yeah.
It's hard not want to not hit that running back right at the snap.
Yeah.
But it would have been bad.
All right, Jock with another run versus this 3-man front. He's called already a couple of these stretch alert bubble plays, and man, no one runs that bullshit more than RK. It's not. He doesn't run it much with this offense, but I get nervous running bubble throws versus him because he picks those off better than anybody.
Yeah. I will be honest, I don't think I've thrown the bubble route once in this game because I'm so scared of it.
Yeah, I mean, whether if it's gotten nerfed or not, that's up for debate, but it's been such a big part of this entire league's offense for so long, everyone just identifies it so quickly. Big pressure, big pass protection. That's a pick. That's a catch to Alec Pierce. What a dog. What a dog.
That's
What a
amazing play.
dog.
Yeah, Pierce is big. That he has to be able to win those things because RK consistently leads your wide receivers in one-on-one situations. So
Wow,
identifying
dude.
that and getting that is big.
Bro, I'll say right there. I thought that was a bad pass, but I think Will just out-used RK one-on-one DB versus wide receiver.
Yeah. I think he's got the height advantage on him. Height and speed in this game is super important. And
Yeah. How big is Williamson? Is it Williamson or Williams?
Williams, I think.
Williams.
Yeah, I'm sure. He's I think a 6'1", so he's not big,
Yeah.
but he's big enough.
Yeah.
I wish he was taller. Right? It's hard to respect people that aren't over 6 feet.
Hey, dude, I'm 6 feet in my heart.
That's what matters.
All right, man. How does RK respond, and how does Will's defense respond? I think I'm calling a pick on this drive right here, bro.
I could see it. I feel a deep shot happening, and at least an attempt.
Yeah, I mean, RK has shown us, if anything, this year, he is a knockout puncher. He wants the big play.
There we go.
There it is.
Those are the throws that are dangerous, though. You're throwing that against an ability guy, and I know your quarterback's got abilities, but
Yeah.
you never know. That's an acrobat ball right there. If I've seen one, you got to be careful.
Oh yeah. And you see 25 kind of hesitate. Yeah, it wasn't his zone, so he let the guy run by.
Yeah.
I wonder if Will has the match on. I'd argue if Will has, he might have it off.
Match can get you in a lot of trouble, so
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
All right, big man read look out of here. Pressure look out of here.
I don't like this defense for this play.
Yeah. What
We'll
is this?
see.
Probably PA seams. Oh, has it covered.
Yeah. What
All
was
right.
it? They're not going to show us.
It looked like PA seams. It looked like a Bucks post.
Yeah.
Same concept on the left side.
Yeah.
All right, man. So we're watching playoff football. All this high flying offenses and scoring defenses. 7-3 after a quarter.
Yeah.
Let's get some points, boys.
I want to be entertained.
Entertain me. Someone call field goal block.
Or, do a fake field goal or something. Yeah. Something cool.
All right. RK kind of taking this down to the clicker. I think this only benefits the Pats here. Let's go. Big penalty coming out for the to benefit the Patriots here. I don't want to be a dick, but how do you get a delay a game coming out of a quarter?
Why was it declined?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Maybe,
Some connection issues?
I mean, that sounds like a RK problem to me. All right, seen some gamesmanship here.
Don't like it.
Don't like it. Don't like it for the Pats.
You can't do that.
All right, a lot of man. A lot of man.
But this cover 2 is good, especially if you can get the middle covered.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good defense there.
I want to say that's one of the first times I've seen Will drop an end into coverage there.
Yeah. It was a good call.
Yeah,
not like that.
call.
That's the play you pick from that formation. I do not like that, especially in man coverage.
All right, big third down. I mean, we know this is 2-down territory for Mister going for it on 4th down himself.
Yeah, the only way he punts is if he gets sacked.
Yeah. Big comment from Scott here. Will pass committing every play. Yeah, that's what I would do too, dude. Even if there is going to be a run in there, the stats are showing you that he's only going to run the ball around 4 times.
I do that every play, every game, no matter who I play.
Oh no!
Oh no! Yeah.
Big dick touchdown. You know that's how RK wants to respond, man. Great.
Yeah. I
great
felt
talent.
a deep shot coming, and
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like that defense. I would have sticked with the two safeties playing the zone. I don't know if that would have saved that, but
Yeah.
or at least put one of those guys in man coverage in a deep third that
Yeah.
plays that a lot better. But
And that's what's so frustrating about this playing against this damn Bronco teams, and we're even seeing Will having to adjust to it now. There's just so many weapons. We saw the first drive, his tight end gets kind of featured on a big first down. Aeneas Smith is a constant threat and a constant reception mean, and you legitimately forget about Jamar Chase, that he's just a one play touchdown standing there.
yeah, it's why I feel like you got to do a hybrid cover two. With some deep thirds out there.
Big shout out to Mike's former player. The end that was featured last drive was indeed Will Anderson Jr. drafted by the Vikings.
The fact that he's here is just proof he shouldn't have been traded.
Yeah. I don't know why Will Anderson gets traded. It's okay, Mike. That's wrong pod for it. Wrong pod for it. All right. Big response drive here from the Pats. Yeah, and he's seeing the same thing I'm seeing. There are bodies by that bubble. Do not throw it.
Yeah. He's got to work on his first down selection right here.
Yeah.
He was talking about it on his pod about being predictable.
Yeah.
First down run after first down run. That's kind of all we're seeing right now.
Yeah.
I know the RPO's thrown in there, but
yeah, and that's kind of right. RK's kicked my ass with this defense a lot. I mean, kind of regardless of what he's doing, he's kicking my ass. But this three-man front is so hard to play against because it still somehow gets pressure and you got an extra dude in coverage. And like those things like the bubble, it gives you false hope that you think they're there. Oh, what a bad throw. Damn. Like you said, predictable though. Last time he needed a play on second down, he went to a mesh concept.
That's one of my favorite mesh concepts.
Yeah.
I love that play, but he got to that so late.
All right.
Ugh,
Do we put Higbee on a vert here? No, we don't.
No, I do not like this.
Oh, Hooker's not that guy. All right, this is a legitimate punt here.
This is going to be an important drive here.
Yeah, this might be the drive of the half coming up.
You got to kick this so he returns it, so you get a hit stick opportunity.
He's going to give him a chance. Dead center kick. What an absolute fucking leg, dude. Oh, hit this boy. Hit him. Oh, he's going out of bounds. He ain't built like that. RK ain't built like that.
Still should have hit him. Hit him.
Levon, I believe. Who got ball first? Edge didn't Pass get ball? RK got ball? Yeah. All right, so RK got ball, so that means our boy Will is getting ball second half. Will RK is our boy too, putting that out there. But I think there's a lot of pro Will vibes going on in the chat and in here right now.
Is there?
I think so.
Okay.
You said you don't want to emotionally be hurt. It sounds like you want Will to.
I want him to win this game so he can lose the next one.
Yeah, I want his tears in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
All right, there's the one run a game, or the one of four.
Uh-oh.
Internet's about to get real shaky.
Denver's getting so many storms right now. It's not 75 degrees and it's on the outside. I can vouch for him.
All right, let's go. Oh, we're all waiting for that Aeneas Smith update. Should see it on your top left-hand corner in about 2 plays. Do you go back-to-back run here? Nah, no way, right?
With a draw?
Jamar Chase, now the feature. Can Will dial it in? Cortland Sutton being featured. Let's go.
That's a... Whoa.
Whoa, big. You got to question his toughness, dude. You got a little bit of a tummy ache and you saying you can't come back in?
Yeah.
Tell him you can't catch a couple jet sweeps and fall forward.
Yeah, he's got that guy from Princeton. I'm pretty sure, at least what he's saying. Since I can't hear him, he's fine. He's okay with it.
Yeah. All right. So big adjustment coming here for the Broncos. Both teams have to adjust off of this. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, he's coming out in tight a lot. You gotta. Oh boy, that's
pick. Yep.
He missed Anias there.
Oh, he sure missed that easy to break speed like that. Just Anias just breaks out of those routes so brutally.
That's a brutal interception, though. Your guy's wide open and it just floats and floats and floats into a pick. I wonder if he didn't pass lead it. He just chucked it.
Yeah, it looks like a possible just chuck.
Yeah.
And I think that number 11 guy, he's around 93, 94 speed, so still a top talent, but yeah, not Aeneas or Anias, however the hell you say is his name. He is not wide open. He was not wide open.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, seems like Levon might have their stream up and can hear RK's audios. RK was saying that that was wide open. With how much air you put under that ball and the spot of the field, like an X factor safety is going to undercut that route.
Yeah. You got to pass lead that up more, too.
Yeah.
Highball it, maybe. But RK gets to feel the pain of the mortals there for having. Oh, I don't like that.
Oh, I don't like that play. He had the fullback as a dump off. I know the Broncos are a little undermanned now, but you still can't get into a bomb throw with a bombing event with this team. That they're still the superior passing team.
The first thing you got to do in the situation is make sure you get into field goal range. That's the
Yeah.
most important part of these first few plays.
Yeah, Castro, he sure did. All right. Oh, I don't like this. I mean, I know Will smells blood in the water, but you gotta suffocate him, man. RK's not gonna. You're not gonna kill him by one possession.
I
You
think
gotta
you get
suffocate him.
inside zone here. I don't pass. I know that's conservative, but
Yeah,
you take your points. You don't get given points from RK very often.
yeah. Now he looks like he's coming out in a four verts.
I don't like this. He's going to try to hit Pierce, but yeah.
And there's the sack. The one thing we didn't need. Oh no. Yeah. Good coverage, but really just bad. Levon saying good coverage to RK there, but just situationally bad play there, especially when he moved everybody out of the box. Counters.
That's just tough. That's tough to see that decision making. I know he's pressing though, and he's got to stop that ASAP.
Well, I get it, man. Like, if RK just lost his best player, I'm sure Will's confident enough to feel like, let me just demoralize this dude. It just didn't work.
I know, but if you do that, you're going to lose the game of egos and this game.
Yeah.
You can't play scared of RK, but you have to just play like he's a worthy opponent. Don't think that he's going to just sit down with someone being injured.
Man, it's such a. I feel like these quick outs have really kind of just presented themselves this year. They're so fucking good.
Yeah, and they're a great way to combat the defense. You saw it on RK's last drive before the pick. It got, his route got bit down on the high one that I like to throw to all the time. There's that underneath one that's right there, that quick out. It just gets open if you overplay the top one to try to shut it down. It's a deadly combo. Anytime you see a route to the sideline and there's an underneath one going, you gotta.
Uh-oh. I don't like what's going on over here.
How far back was Herbert on that throw? Jesus Christ.
Oh. Another big injury. Looks like a forearm injury to Anderson. Hopefully it's not too serious, but I think I'm not too concerned. Will's got some good edge, some good depth at the edge.
Yeah. Man's working, but I think it's starting to break a little bit these last couple of plays.
And another just man defense out of Will. He must really believe in himself and in that secondary to come out in so much man.
I don't love the safety help in the middle. I feel like you got to have that on the sideline here.
Yeah. Another run, maybe? RK pressing. Uh-oh. Another.
Is this a run in the clock scenario? Okay. I was I felt like some bad pocket presence seeing Ghost there. I don't know why
Yeah,
he rolled out to the right at all.
yeah. All right, coming out of tight here. Since Aeneas has gone down, we haven't seen one jet or even like the motion of the jet. So it'll be interesting to see if that part of his playbook just literally disappears.
Yeah.
Oh, you had to see that coming. Oh, he batted through it. Oh, you put his ass in the game. Elbow persistus. I can't even spell that. If I can't spell it, it's not that serious.
I like that play call a lot. I know it didn't work, but
Yeah.
when you get that two safety look all game,
Oh yeah, you got to split those safeties, man. If you're same thing with like Waddle or Williams, if someone's gonna give you that look, I'm gonna split those booty cheeks.
have to.
All right, big third down here. We know it's two down territory.
I don't like cover one. It does not feel right
Oh,
here.
he's stuck on the D line. Yep, stuck on the D line. He probably makes that play if
Yeah.
he's the person he intends to be.
Neither offense is super locked in right now. I wouldn't
No.
say either of them are playing their best.
Yeah, I would say that was legitimately a bad read on
Yeah.
RK's end. That should have been an interception. All
Coming
right,
out in
still
tight way too much. Will faces this way too often.
big sack out of field goal range. Oh yeah, especially coming out of the East. I mean, that's all he sees from Joke, Timmy, Austin.
I do love that play though.
Yeah.
Shot
Oh
fake cross. It's one of them meta plays.
yeah. You do a specific audible to that slot receiver, and defense gets real weird.
It can. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was a meta play
Yeah.
until I see, I get on the YouTubes one day and I see someone do that. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that makes the play better.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, because I was just running it base because
Favorite.
it's good then.
Yeah.
I don't favorite. I really should, but I just run out of formations constantly.
I'm trying to rely on my coach suggestions more and more.
Yeah, it's been helpful.
Almost was another sack. 3rd and 24 here.
Man, when they get to halftime, RK's got to get up and go look at himself in the mirror because it's not
He's
creative. He feels like he's pressing and he's winning the game.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say. There's a chance where RK feels like he's losing and could still go into the half with a lead. Quick question from Levon here. Clear blitz. How do you call PA? I mean, a reason why I've been so confident in the Patriots in this game is RK really hasn't felt resistance all year. So I think he's just used to his plays working.
Yeah, and I don't think he's all either faced this much of a pass rush either. Just
Yeah.
look at him.
He's kind of his. There's two reads right now for RK: high and low. Will's covering the high, CPU's covering the low, and RK is not committing to like the intermediate pass game. So he's kind of clamping himself, which I'm all for. Let's
Yeah,
go, Will.
I,
Oh, 62-yard field goal, 61.
that's fun. What do you gain from kicking this though? Like, I mean, obviously more of a lead, but if you miss it, he can kick it for a tie.
Man, if I'm Will, I might come out
Oh,
and
you
field goal
made.
block.
Okay.
Don't tell me he made that shit. Wow, super whack.
They have the wind. Okay.
All
Well,
right.
I can't say anything. Last season, I kicked a 65-yard field goal, so I can't. I can't.
I don't want to say this is a must score. I don't want to say this is a must touchdown drive, but I think this is a must score drive. You got to get 3 out of this drive.
Yeah, I think it is. But I've said that every time he's touched the ball. I think he's got to score. I there's if RK's offense is humming, you gotta do whatever you take. Onside kick it every time, squib kick it. You got to figure out ways to make his field short and
Yeah.
stop him. Same thing if you that means you're gonna have to play perfect on offense.
Great window, great throw, great catch. Let's go. You're right, Levon. Definitely not a must score at all. Right? He's shown that there's definitely a lot of time left in the game. But if you can go down, if you could end the half only being down by 3, I think that's a great swing of momentum. Such a wild thing to want to see the Broncos lose. I want all
It
these little sad AIs in Mile High.
it is. It would make it. It's a weird feeling for sure. I feel like a little part of me has died, but it's okay.
All right, this is where Hooker doesn't thrive, running out of the pocket. He's known to fumble for 6 here. Good throwaway.
Mm, well, same play he used before. Man, what do you do here on 3rd and 10? You know the pass rush is going to happen.
I'm kind of looking for like a seam shot, whether it be cover, like regardless if he shows me a single high or a two spread. I don't think RK is going to be using that route. All right. I don't think this is going to be a good play for Will here.
I don't like it, but well,
It's not a first. It's not a first. You gotta punt this. You gotta punt this.
that's tough. I would go for it, but
Oh, and you gotta run the clock. Let RK hasn't called a timeout yet. Run that clock and you call a timeout and then decide.
yeah, you let this get down to 5 before you snap this football.
Yeah. Oh, and I don't like this call because that pressure's coming and Hooker doesn't have a fast release. Chrissy, wake up. I don't. No, you dropped it!
Jeez.
Man, I don't want to criticize Will too much here, but his defense has kept him in his game, and that's two opportunities. That's two scenarios where he's putting his defense in a bad spot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Ugh.
Yeah, and then you just get confident and press everyone one-on-one. Bad series.
Yeah, this is tough because letting this up, not punting here, and giving up a touchdown means these 33 seconds are very important. You get the ball to start the half, you need to go get 3, no matter what.
Yeah. Oh man, what an uncharacter series of two drives there from Will.
It's been a bad
Yeah,
performance for the offense.
yeah, and
Defense is great.
yeah, and Castro's saying he got it. Don't panic. Very true. Very true. We got a whole half left, and honestly, I think this defense is going to give us some points, but I'm disappointed and worried about the thought process and play selection there.
Yeah, I
I
feel
think
like this. Go ahead.
No, you can finish. I've been rambling.
The seams are something he has not even tried to target this game,
Yeah.
and I just it makes me concerned that he's scared to throw there.
That's a catch. All right. Madam giveth, Madden taketh.
All right, that's
That could have been game.
yeah. I thought it was gonna be a pick. I don't like that read was made. It told me that he has panicked. So
Yeah.
let's hope that fixes it.
All right. Inside zone. This might work. Not as much. I think ETN's got to be. You probably want your running back with an ability making that crucial play. All right. Well, if you're going to call 4 verts, give me that seam. He's not using it.
Yeah.
That's not a traditional seam.
I do not like this play call.
What is going on?
What it?
Get your points and go to half. You're over. This is too much.
Yeah. I hate this whole it's worked, but the run was stupid. Those 2 passes were stupid. Yeah, you take your points. When stupid's winning, don't complain.
Yeah. Got away with 2. We sure did.
Uh,
We sure did.
he's got to do the protective kickoff right now.
Will on borrowed time. Mike, if you could please escort yourself the fuck out of the chat.
Thank God he's doing the smart kick.
Yeah.
He can't.
But let's think about it. We probably played the worst 3 minutes of football. I'm fucking saying we already. Will probably played the worst 3 minutes of football he's played all season, and he's only down 10 to a team that, other than some big broken plays, he's shutting down pretty aggressively.
There's
Pats
hope.
are still in it. Yeah.
There's hope. But
A
how did
fool's
he
hope.
fix it?
I think he needs to get the fuck out of his head and just play the game in front of him. I mean, I know I say that a lot, but like you said, RK is kind of just abandoning the middle of the field and those seams. Oh,
Oh no.
no, 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 no. Oh,
RK, go out of bounds. Oh,
1 second left. That's shorter than the last field goal he made.
I feel like you got to come out in a more zone form there to avoid
Yeah.
that.
And now we're seeing RK kind of respond, right? Like, you take away his best weapon, and instead of, he kind of had his one panic drive where maybe he threw a couple bad passes, but now he's just hitting the open guy. And playing an RK where he can just hit the open guy with these weapons that remain, not looking good for the Patriots.
No.
And if you see Will on the camera looking pretty quiet, looking pretty reserved, he's got to figure it out in that handsome head of his.
Whoa. I feel like Handsome might be a little overplayed.
Yeah.
He looks like he'd be casted on SVU as a frat boy.
Yeah.
So let's calm down with Handsome.
Yeah, fucking oppressor.
Yeah.
Remember when I said if he lets RB run, he'll be good? We sure did, Levon. We sure did.
I think he's got to get creative here.
Yeah, yeah.
Run some option out there. You're running the ball all the time. You're doing inside zone. I don't think RK is playing conservative on that at all. Try something. I know it's scary, but
we see another. What is this going to be? A run with a smoke? Another bubble?
I like the numbers on that side for sure. So that was something.
Yeah. And I think this is okay. I still think this is not. You can still put. There's still a punt or two left in this game. Like, that defense has to get a stop, but he's got to stop putting this defense in a bad situation. I'm just giving myself hope right now. I don't know.
Hey, it's all we got, man. No one wants RK to win another Super Bowl.
Oh,
it's working.
All right, great run. Those plays are still definitely in our playbook. Levon voicing his opinion here. A great effort from Etienne that led to only 1 yard. Maybe one, just like the yard. Maybe 1 yard there. All right. All right, Denver. We need a big collapse here. Big broken play.
This looks a little more like what I want Will to be running.
Yeah. Would you look at that? A streak out of the tight end. There it is, open. Was open. That's open. Let's go. Nice play.
Perfect. I agree with the move not to throw to that seam. When you have a quarterback with that abilities, that throw isn't a 50-50 ball. It's a 30-70, and you got to pray a little bit.
Okay. I mean, I did throw 40 interceptions. This is very true, and I think this is some of the critique that I've voiced openly about that play style. Man, 3-3 is so good in this video game. Like, it is wild the fronts that it can stop. I'm not gonna accuse play style. It's a good defense. More people should run it. More people need to be aware of how good that defense is. but it can be frustrating when you play it when you play against it.
Yeah.
And you look at that. Look at that. Look at that block shedding from his edges. You have two edges. There's five guys blocking three, and those two edges are just firing. The abilities are just firing. Doesn't matter that both edges had guard, tackle, double teams. They just got through like butter. Oh, that's frustrating.
Yeah, I did not like that
Yeah.
play call, and this is a
Well,
big drive.
Edge. All right, there's that second run of the game. He's gonna give you 3 to 4 rushes a game.
If I'm him, I would just run the whole rest of this game. This the Patriots offense is not doing anything.
Yeah, 3-3 is strictly a counter against 5 wide. Should not work against the run, which is true. But unfortunately, it's one of the best defenses pretty much every year.
Yeah. Even the good formations against the run aren't good against the run. 4-3,
Yeah.
3-4, 4-6. That shit
Yeah.
doesn't work unless you do specific adjustments.
All right, RK doing his best job to keep winning the game, but
Game.
yeah, that's game. Looks like you hit it on the head, dude. Looks like we're gonna see a blowout. Man, kind of glad. So, are we at that point? Did we start talking about the Super Bowl matchup?
No, you got to wait to the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you gotta wait.
Things
That's
can
just
happen.
common courtesy.
It's a form of respect. There's
Going
still
for
hope.
2. Let's go.
Will's defense has gotten turnovers. He just needs to play, I think, a lot less passive on offense, and there's a chance.
The
Oof.
jet sweep is alive, but it did not work. Yeah, man. I don't really understand what the offensive game plan was today. Granted, I don't even want to say he hasn't had the ball much. I feel like time of possession's been pretty even.
Yeah, I feel like he's had the ball the entire time. RK
Yeah.
hasn't had long sustained drives, been quick scores. I feel like he's playing too passive, which like this entire playoff run I had, I was playing too passive the entire time. I'm shocked I won the games I did. I played passive, and when you're in like these situations, you gotta play aggressive but smart.
Yeah. All right, here we see another 3-man front, but he's got that edge playing down, standing up. Big blitz.
Oh boy.
Oh, let's go.
There you
Say,
go.
hey, that's what we need. That's what we need. That's what we need. That's what we need. Boom.
Quick score, plenty of time.
If you're gonna do it, better be quick. Big facts here. Big facts. All right, showing us why he traded for Saquon, giving ETN a break. Saquon rips off a huge run after a sick ass stiff arm. Down 12. Almost 10 minutes of football left. All right.
There's a shot. It just the way this game feels, it feels like that lead is way bigger than it is.
Yeah.
Hopefully his confidence isn't in that same state as ours.
Man, I called the defensive touchdown. It'd be real nice if I can cash that in right now.
Yeah. You gotta get that stop here. You still have time for a quick RK score, another mistake, but just yeah, I don't know.
Do we see a run here? No way, right?
Got to.
Got to, but I just don't think it's coming. Oh, there it actually is.
And that's
Oof. That's the nasty thing though about only doing 4 runs a game. Your opponent never knows when they're gonna come.
it's brutal. RK better not get a superstar running back in the off season. I'll be mad.
Dallin with some sad facts here. That statement, the lead feels larger than it is, just really hit me. Yeah, we're holding on to a feather here. This 12-point lead seems massive. Even if he gets a field goal out of this, it's a 3-possession game, so we need a defensive 6. Nice stop.
Now the good news is, if RK does commit to the run and Will has a counter to that, that means you're going to get a lot more conservative RK, which gives you a chance to get more stops.
Yeah.
So he's had 2 big run. Well, he had that one big run and then this one right here. Let's hope that trend continues. And you're right, it would be a 15-point lead. So
My bad, LeBron. My bad. All right, big stop here. Uh-oh.
Don't like
Motion
this.
snap. Oh, there. That was almost 6 the other way.
Yeah, I do not like that read. He's playing safe. I know that doesn't look like a safe throw, but he's trying to
Those
take
safe throws
control
will
of this
get you in
time of
trouble.
possession. Yeah. What do you come out in defense here?
Man, if I'm Will, I'm probably just picking my favorite nickel or dime formation and just coming out in 2-man. It's shown that's kind of it's given him the most headache. He's got burnt out of these like zones where he's isolating or coming out in cover 1.
Yeah.
All right. Oh man, I know we're quiet, but we're all sweating this. Oh, there's that midfield read. Damn! Oh, right in the back. That's right. That's a bullshit. So that'd be a bullshit catch.
That.
Oh, you got to go for this.
Yeah.
Ice it.
Yeah. Go for the throat here. If I'm coming out in defense, I'm coming out in cover 4, putting 2 linebackers manned up.
You rushing 3 or 4?
I'm rushing 3.
You're rushing 3.
It's if you got 2 guys with abilities on the edge, you're rushing 5 if you're rushing 3. So
yeah. All right. Looks like Will's rushing 4 at a minimum. Looks like we got some DB pressure. We're showing a single high look. Pressure doesn't get home right away. One-on-one chance versus Jamar. You can't do that. You gotta. Man. I'm just so sad right now. I just feel like if Jamar's his only like real.
Oh my god.
We getting 2? We getting 2. I'm not sure if we're getting 2. Big boy might not make it. Big boy might not make it. Big boy might not make. Oh, we're running out of juice. We're running out of juice. Big boy made it. What is that? 16?
Yeah. That was big. That was very important.
That was very important. Castro here. Quick score by RK is basically a wash. Yeah, but we don't need washes. We need to make up ground, brother. You got to return this.
He's got to change up whatever his cornerback lineup is. 9 has just been burnt all game.
9 might be Sneed?
Or at least back him off.
Yeah. I give Will a lot of credit because he stays within the defense, but there needs to be an adjustment made when you're coming out of these calls.
Yeah. My main takeaway is if you play Will, just throw against number 9. Your guy's fast.
There's a desperation shot, and it might have worked.
Got a bad animation.
Oh, damn.
Remember when your wide receivers would dive forward instead of that bullshit?
Pepperidge Farm remembers. Do you think maybe he went for an aggressive catch? I was thinking maybe you go a rack catch.
It looks like he went with a possession catch. That's why the feet went down immediately.
Okay.
He tried to like 2-tap for some reason.
I mean, we're in 4-down territory. I'm okay with a run here. That corner's open. Was open. Ooh.
You gotta have abilities. Oh my gosh.
All right.
Trying to break into the room.
This might be the fourth time we said it this game, but I think this might be the game here. I can respect this. An intermediate passing concept. Oh, he audibled out of it. Hey. I think if you're doing that, it's time you change quarterbacks.
Yeah.
If it's 4th and 5 in the playoffs and you call an inside zone, I think it's time you move on from. You make a change. That you can't call that.
Yeah, I think that right there just confirmed Hooker will not be the starting quarterback next year.
Yeah. I kind of agree with the call in a sense. If it wasn't the 4th down into the 3rd quarter when you're down by 16.
Yeah.
And to Saquon as well, to not even his ability. I mean, granted, Saquon gave us that great run the series prior.
If you're gonna run it there, why not run a fake punt?
Yeah,
do something. You're trying to trick out your opponent and trick them. Do something interesting.
All right. So let's see what Arcade does here. Does he keep throwing it because that's quote unquote his offense? We want Arcade throwing it here. We want him giving us chances, even if the score gets out of hand.
Yeah, you leave those corner routes open. I think just change the zone up a little bit so it looks like he's underplaying it, and get a tall guy out there to get a pick. That's the hope's got to be.
Man.
But I don't think Arcade does that. I think he's going to run.
Yeah, I think we'll see some runs now.
It's been a while since he's been in a Super Bowl. He's got that chip he put on his shoulder, so he's got to get back.
Yeah, so if I'm Will, I'm going in I don't even think they do much. I haven't felt too much of a difference, but I'm putting tackle on aggressive. I'm putting strip ball on aggressive.
Blitz. Just blitz. Get a quarterback,
Yeah.
A
bad animation.
Yeah.
Get in the backfield. Or play man. That's another thing. He got hurt the most this game playing zone, especially zone blitz. Arcade really took advantage of some of his zone blitz calls.
Yeah. I don't feel like he's done a good job sliding his D-line to play a particular part of the field.
Yeah. Oh, chewing that clock. A run on 3rd down.
It's
RK wants this win. But he also respects Will enough.
You blocked an extra point before. This is important. See if you can do it when it matters.
Yeah. And that's kind of one of his strengths, Levon. Not making a lot of audibles, so he kind of stays within that defense. But in such a tight playoff game, you can only give so many mistakes, or you can't let an offensive user like RK kind of take advantage or counter that one specific matchup over and over.
Yeah, especially when your opponent's not running the ball. Sliding your defensive line is an easy adjustment that's not going to affect coverage. Take advantage of how his line's set up. I feel like you gotta try something.
Yeah.
Because the pressure worked in the first half, and he's just not getting it this half.
All right, so Pat's got the ball. Are you just coming out in 5 wide and playing YOLO ball?
Probably. That sounds like something I would do.
Yeah, that sounds just like my regular offense.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, D-line lurk. D-line lurk.
This offense is going to get fixed in the offseason.
Yeah. I really don't enjoy that tight end route coming out of Ertz. Give me the seamer, give me nothing.
Yeah, I can be scared to throw in the middle of the field just because of prior Maddens and users.
Yeah.
But it's one of your best options in this one. But the tight end, it's so hit or miss unless you have abilities on your tight end or your quarterback.
Damn, man. So I think we're both kind of calling it, right? The Pats need to move on from Hooker. What else do you think they need to do to... they'll be back in the playoffs. The Pats are a blue-chip playoff team every single year.
I think they need another receiving option. I know they have Cooks. I know they have A.T. Perry.
If I do believe this may be Will's fiance, Cynthia. What's up, Cynthia? Sorry that you gotta You're watching Will getting his ass beat. It's usually the other way around. Man, freaking Brees Hall should not be this efficient after not getting the ball. I mean, he's probably
Yeah.
fresh.
He's dope in this game. So
Yeah.
no. I was told how to fix my roster, and it's don't trade all the time. But running backs, I see cool running back, and I'm like, man, it'd be cool to get one, but no.
Little shout out from Levon to Cynthia. Less than sign, 3 sign. Oh, big TFL here. Patriots still showing life. Calling a timeout because why the hell not?
Oh, man, it's tough. Like, how do you even call defense right now?
Chill. Yeah, I wish he'd kind of taken a little bit of your recommendation and just kind of send some crazy pressure. Feels like we're just trying to get the game over with right now.
But also not, because we're calling timeouts.
Yeah.
Ugh.
41. What would that be? 22?
Yeah.
Hey, we've seen crazier things happen.
I mean, this is what?
Let's look at this. Let's look at that defense again. That's why he keeps getting beat. We got a light blue over Jamar, and we're wondering why we're getting cooked deep.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it wasn't a pass play, but we've been calling that defense all game.
The thing is, with those, if you put like that blue into a deep third and press, a lot of people don't know this, but that gives you a much better press animation.
Yeah.
Being in that cover third and would be a very effective tool in this scenario, but with great players, you got to adjust.
Miss? Nah, snuck it right in.
Have you seen RK miss a field goal?
I mean, of the 4 he's taken, no. Dude, I mean, we're not. I don't want to hype him up too much because I know he's gonna be leading that train after the game. But I think RK might have just cemented the best, regardless of what happens in the Super Bowl, the best offensive performance of any season, including Josh Allen's 95 touchdown season.
Yeah. He overcame a lot of obstacles. Losing his favorite target is a big one. Getting pressure consistently in the first half, he took care of that in the second half. And that offense is scary. It will be very interesting to see what happens next.
Yeah, I mean that in itself is going to be a crazy matchup. If there's going to be one team that can line up player for player, ability for ability versus RK, it's probably Jason, who has every Hall of Famer, every active Hall of Famer that's a DB in the game, on his team. So I know Jason kind of is known for also his exotic defenses where he's kind of just putting pick. Oh, what a dog.
That double knee ability.
Yeah. All right, let's get a good drive out of here, Will.
Yeah.
Let's score some points. Uh-oh. Hey, swat it away. We get another shot.
Yeah. This guy just needs like a speedy, short, white guy on his team.
And you can't have Stoops. Why's open? Was open? Nobody's open. Damn. Man, all of Denver's guys they're just smothering these receivers.
Yeah, and I didn't like the adjustment he did. He kept the second tight end in blocking, which lets the defender get wider because he automatically goes to that guy. And when you're backing up and he gets that wide,
that wide angle.
Yeah, you're gonna get sacked.
Oh man, and we're now cranking against a full momentum bar. If you ask Mike, that's the most dangerous thing in the game.
Yeah, me, I don't believe that bullshit.
Let's go with a middle read high-low here. That'll be a nice call.
Or a sack.
Is that the play we picked? Let me see that play art.
It looks like trips.
Oh, yeah. A? Almost
Was
had
it?
the pick.
That was a late read.
Let's go. End the game on a good drive here. This is a great drive.
So does Hooker get cut right after the game?
I think.
He's not emotional like me.
No. He definitely doesn't get cut. I think he'll look to move him, maybe even get Mills back. I know that trade almost happened.
Ooh,
Let's go. Alec Pierce touchdown. I will not be forgotten. Let's go.
yeah.
Alec Pierce, that may have been his 2,000. He may have just crossed 2,000 total yards for the season. He came
Jeez.
into the game with about just under 1,900 receiving yards.
That's wild.
Yeah.
How do people get so many yards for their guys?
You just got to feed them, dude. Just treat them like they're fucking little malnourished fucking kids and just feed them that rock.
Oh, gotta love the one-hand pickup by
I
Courtland.
know. All right, let's see if Arcade douches it up here and comes out and knees it, or can we at least get some football?
Yeah.
But,
Ah,
we're douching it up, taking the knee.
yeah. You better run a Hail Mary next play.
Oh, great game, gentlemen. Great effort from both sides. Obviously went, favored one team more heavily than the other, but pretty entertaining in the first half. It just got out of Will's hands.
Yeah, yeah. And he'll be right back here. And now he's angry, and he's going to be in his head about trading a Super Bowl winning quarterback again.
Again.
Um, but I'm sure he'll be fine.
But are we kind of putting our feet in the sand right there? Is Hendon Hooker done in New England?
Yeah, yeah. He has to be.
Yeah.
You got to be
I don't
confident to go
think.
throw 30 times a game when you play RK. And I don't even think he tried 20
Yeah.
passes. Well, he might have, but I wasn't counting.
Yeah. Um, we've seen him excel with Ryan Fitzpatrick. He turned Davis Mills into a superstar. And I think now with Hendon Hooker, he's near 26, 25 in the game. Still a normal dev ability. I think he probably either drafts another guy and keeps him on the roster, or legit probably just trades him. I think he gets Mills back, dude. I think he figures out a way to get Mills back.
I think he's got to. Mills got better stats than I thought he did. So
Yeah.
that'll be a good move for him. But I expect him to be right back here, angry, 16-1 next year.
Yeah. All right, so that is the game, dude. 27-41, pure domination for the entire game. Patriots showed some life in situational moments with their defense, but it was never close.
It wasn't what I was scared of came true. That
Yeah.
offense was tough, but
Yeah.
his defense I think showed a lot of things that people can use that Jason can use in the Super Bowl. Obviously, there's going to be some different coverages, but there's some good stuff to take away to watch. Get film on this game. But RK threw what 3 dangerous passes that could have been picked.
Yeah. So let's talk about the Super Bowl for a little bit. What does that matchup look like? Like, what is that? How does that game play out, do you think?
I don't know. I could see Jason winning it. I could see Jason getting blown out. I don't think there's a close game scenario with RK winning.
Yeah. RK can either like put the pressure on him and pull away, or he'll probably. I mean, we've only really seen him lose where he kind of feels like he loses on bullshit, but it's kind of just bad. Like he can get his margin for error on
Yeah.
offense is so much, cool. So he kind of relies on these crazy plays that have become routine. But
My concern is just playing. I have a shit roster, and that's my fault.
yeah,
And so I'm getting mossed in the end zone by Mike Gesicki for a touchdown. I don't think he's ever mossed anybody. So
yeah,
that's where my concern comes in with Jason is, will his guys make plays against RK's guys in those situations, or will he pay for them? If he doesn't pay for them,
yeah,
it's going to be a great game. His defense of coverages work really well for shutting down what RK likes to do. But I worry about his turnovers.
yeah.
Because Jason will make turnovers.
Jason will definitely give you some chances. I think was it his game versus Derek where what, there were 6 interceptions in the first like 10 minutes of the game. It was
It was a
awesome
great
to
game.
watch.
RK should
Yeah,
not watch that game.
yeah. But all right, dude. I'm pretty much. I think we're
Yeah,
good
man.
to wrap it up. Do you want to put out your who your Super Bowl
Yeah, it's gonna be
pick
RK.
is?
I'm sorry, guys, but yeah,
You're going RK. Yeah, yeah. I think the all the all the stats point to RK being unstoppable this year. That offense is historic. That offense is legendary. That defense makes enough plays and has enough athletes to take advantage of you. But Jason the Snason is
yeah.
also a dog, and he's super creative on both sides of the
He,
ball. I think just to mix it up, dude, I'll go with Jason. I'm
I,
going Jason.
I support that fully. I know my heart lies. So,
Yeah, that she does. That she
but
does.
we'll see. It'll be fun. Hopefully, that game gets played soon. If I try to trade anything with you, just ignore it this year. I shouldn't.
Okay, okay. Yeah, same here. Unless it benefits me, then just go ahead and approve it for me. But that's pretty much it, guys. A big shout out to Will and RK for giving us that game a little earlier than we anticipated. We'll be excited to crank some more content out for specifically for the Super Bowl. RK versus Jason. And is this a rematch by chance?
Yeah,
Has Jason played
not in
RK
the
in the
Super
Super Bowl?
Bowl, I think, but just a few weeks ago, rematch. Yeah,
They just played a few weeks ago. So that's going to be interesting to see. It's kind of strength versus strength, especially now that RK is getting Aeneas back and he just missed the week. Um, Stay tuned. I imagine we'll advance soon, and hopefully we get some off-season devs. But
see
all
ya.
right, guys, we are out of here. Later.